not perfect yet. I will be buying a new microphone soon for my laptop. Just wanted to show you guys my analytics. Well, this is the dashboard of my channel. Plus 32 subscribers in the last 28 days. I've got I'm working toward 88,000 views and only 871 subscribers. So I'm grateful for whomever subscribes to my channel. I think a lot of people are afraid that if they subscribe, people can track them, which I don't think you can be tracked if you subscribe to a channel. And then here's basic analytics. My channel got 8,890 views in the last 28 days. So it's like, I'm grateful for every subscriber, but it's like I just wish I had more. And this is what I want to point out. Okay, how do I get there? Hold on. So this is my top content in this period. And I think some of these videos are just going along with the mainstream narratives, maybe, or just more controlled, possibly. So Twitchcraft, when I commented on her viewpoint on Neil Gaiman, that was actually, she did a really good video, and then I did some commentary. It's got 1,404 views. Neil Gaiman, 605 views. So, like, celebrity stuff always goes really, high in views. And then my lack of empathy got 459. That was a short, 13 seconds. Another Neil Gaiman, 432. This one was interesting. Zero Dark Tony, who I don't care about him much, but I'm just waiting for him to go to jail or prison, got 417. And then I read a commentary on Zero Dark Tony. I forget which one. It was something, it probably had something to do with streets, I'm not sure. But it was, they're all on the same line, The Feeling Good Handbook. I know this is really boring, but I just want to show you guys something. The Feeling Good Handbook got 409, which I hope some of you guys get that book because it's really helpful. Hulk Hogan, another celebrity. They always get the views, the celebrity stuff. Then Scientology Won't Set Me Free. This is the journalist dog that was killed. A lot of dogs have been killed by Scientology. Then my short on The Good News Is regarding my diagnosis. Okay, I didn't want to get here, but I'll go over this a little bit. Okay, I'm going to pause just for a second. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. So it's kind of, it's disappointing that my videos are not getting more views. This is just a little compilation that I showed in real time, hard proof evidence of children in the Sea Org. And then this is my commentary on Scientology trying to say that they have no children. I gotta fix that. Have no children in the Sea Org. 7 views. Then I went and covered the labor laws. Let's see, how long was that video? 16 minutes. 5 views. The Scientology building, 10 views. Energy drainers, which I really would have thought went higher. All of my narcissism videos were getting like 500 to 1,000 1,000 views. Even though this is not, it's related to narcissism. It's just shocking. I kind of have a funny feeling about this. Now, the predatory guardianship, I really think part of that is people don't want to watch it, but I think it's one of those censored type subjects because it's going on everywhere. It's how that's partly how a lot of the evil ones are trafficking the children through guardianship. Not just Scientology. So, Church leaders indicted in forced labor. I really like that one. I wish you guys would go watch it. I put a lot of time and effort into this, and I'm grateful for anyone who watches, even if it's Osa, whomever is watching. But it's kind of like, okay, another celebrity, 71, 54 celebrity. These tend to get a decent amount of views. They used to get more, but I probably got some of the Scientologists irritated maybe. I don't know. This one got 31. I softened up my approach because I was being kind of nasty. Priscilla, 105. This doesn't have Scientology in it. It only got 9 views. It should have more because that company is a Scientology-owned or Scientologist-owned company. And then immigrant labor, 27. Scientology rearming Denmark, 13. My videos should be getting more views. Scientologists flee Germany, 16. Now, all the child Scientologist videos seem to get a decent amount, but I should have at least 4 to 5 times amount the views on this one, on the Silverman one. Police, Scientology, 25. Another child Scientologist, 64 views. I know this is dry. Hold on, I gotta get a sip of my Joe. Put way too much maple syrup. Ugh. Now this one, Scientology policy, which is very important. 23 views. I mean, like, this is ridiculous that I'm not getting more views. More. And honestly, like, I appreciate anyone that shouts me out, but I don't need that. I mean, I do appreciate it if you do, but, like, I'm good, right? You know what I mean? I am grateful when you do give me the shout out or the validation or, the credit. I appreciate it. Let's see, social workers charged. That one was a good one. Very sad story. But look at that, 20 views. This little boy died by the hands of his parents. Let's see. Okay, this is the RICO statutes. That one should be getting more views than 27. Well, of course, this one was going to get ignored, right? Mass media ignoring Scientology totalitarianism. 7 views, really? Come on. There's some kind of thing put on my channel because my narcissism videos are really, really flying off the press, and now they don't touch. Peace after narcissistic abuse, 22. Zero Dark Tony, that one, 415. I forget. I think it was a Reddit post that I read at 415 views. But it mirrored LA Streets, or Streets LA, his viewpoint. And then weirdly enough, look at the other one, it only got 53. So something really weird. So let's see. The dentist, that was a Scientologist, he probably still is a Scientologist, sued for sexual harassment, 18 views. Scientology enables sexual abuse, 14 views, 2 likes. This was interesting. This is Scientologist. Double homicide and 5 essays of minors, 22 views. Something weird's going on. Teenager faces prosecution for calling Scientology a cult, 11 views. Come on, like, seriously, you guys? Another Jan Eastgate video, 18 views. Belgian court acquits Scientology, 9 views. Another Jan Eastgate, 9. Is there something put on YouTube to stop me saying her name, maybe? I don't know. Lisa McPherson, 9 views. Maybe they're doing something like with the name. Maybe they're doing something with the name when it's in the title, then they just like throttle it. And then this is the current lawsuit. Scientology kept woman from something like mental health help or something. 36. 96 victims and counting. 96 victims, women that were essayed in this prison. 29 views. And the correctional officer, I don't even know if he went to prison. I believe he did. I can't remember right now because you know how it goes. My Vultures videos, nine views. Like, really, you guys? Well, I've had this channel for quite a long time. You guys know I talk about my old one a lot. But, you know, and I told you guys why I shut that down myself, because I was not going to have pedos flagging my videos. And it was just getting really ridiculous. Now this one went up in views. I can't say why. I'm not going to tell people my secrets. And I appreciate everyone that watched it and anyone who shared it or, you know, told anyone about this video. But look at this. Zero Dark Tony, 417, but all the other ones. My breast cancer update. I would think that would get more views. 12 likes. I appreciate you guys. Child labor servitude. This is where, which one was this? I don't remember which one that was. But look at my likes. Like all these views, okay? And this is how they tried to twist it around, saying this guy vandalized Scientology. He probably was either owed money or maybe he was one of the children that were SA'd and he couldn't get any type of vindication or justice. Florida charter school. This Florida charter school was linked to Scientology. There was a big fuss about it. 2 likes and 15 views. Like, really? Look at this one. You guys see why I have the comments closed? Records of child abuse stay closed. 30 views. 30 views and 5 likes. And I'm grateful, you guys. Like, I'm not going to be nasty. Now, this one right here alone should have a lot more views. This was where it was all Nathan Rich. I believe I commented on some of the stuff he talked about. And it was, or it might have been one of the stories that I read about Nathan Rich. And then all the children who off themselves in Scientology. 51 views. This alone should have 1 million views. Like, seriously. I'm serious. All I'm doing, I'm just being the beacon of light to shine light on these stories. Like, I'm not anything special. All I'm doing is reading, and then maybe I might swear here and there, you know, when I get irritated. This one alone should have a lot more views. Scientology targeting young people. 2 views, you guys? Come on. You can stab it with your steely knife, but you just can't kill the beast. Scientologist distributing propaganda, 7 views. There's something funny going on. Nathan Rich, ex-Scientologist, talks about, that was another one, 28 views. This is not about me, this is about helping the children. And also helping some of the adults in Scientology that need our help. That's what it's about. I'm not here for like, ooh, look at me, look at me, look at me. That's not what I'm here for. Single mom left in tears. This one right here, single mom, that alone should at least have 100,000 views. See, here's one of my Hello Scientologists, number 43. And as dry as that is, California Penal Code, as dry as that is, people need to know the codes, and I'm learning that through Streets LA and other people. I never was interested in this stuff until now. And we all know, who was it I was listening to? I highly recommend you guys go check out Eustace Mullins. Rest in power. He's very religious, and that's okay. But he was an amazing lawyer, and he knew about the beast system. And I loved some of the things he said. Maybe I'll share one of those videos with you guys one day. I can't remember which one I watched the other day. He was funny. Oh, was he funny. He used to just mess with people in court. It was funny. He would do kind of like, he would just keep filing motions and just drive them crazy because they were messing with him. Let's see. Another one. This should have way more views. Petrali spa scam. This girl is still in Scientology and still doing the same things. Hello? 30 views? P-file protected by COS. 32 views. I don't usually get mad very easily, but this is starting to really irritate me. A Chomo video. This guy abused, let me think. He abused a lot of children. I just can't remember the exact details. But he was a Scientologist. Wait, let's see. Oh, he's an anti-Scientologist. That story was something else, you guys. Something else. He was against Scientology, was a big anti-Scientologist, and he was a chomo. And the Scientologists that were fair gaming him did not care one iota about the children. Zero. And I believe that was a story that was read by his birth daughter, whom he also abused. But if I started a channel of 4-year-old little babies twerking and putting their butts in the camera or putting full face makeup on, I'd have 6 million views. And nobody would say anything. Touch assist. This video alone should be flying. This one should be flying. I pointed out pictures exactly what this grown man was doing to this 13, 14-year-old girl. She's got her shirt, her jacket's a little bit open just to show. I mean, it's all done on purpose. You can't tell me it's not. I forget what the unperson was. That was a tragic story. Look at these views, though, you guys. 14, 19, 22. This woman just put her daughter in the Delphian school that is known for pedophilia and child SA. And she put her daughter in the school. Here's where a 13-year-old girl was recruited into Scientology. 54 views, that's decent. But these videos should have a lot more views, I'm just saying. Okay, this one. This was interesting. Scientology infiltrated a museum in Germany. 14 views. These are all of these should have more views. Scientology Crime Watch. Wouldn't you think the FBI and police might be interested? This is where Scientology accused the IRS of 33-year-old something against. They were saying that IRS was against them, and I was talking about the 33. Everybody wants to make fun of me about gematria, but yet they've never done any study on it. Go look Zachary K. Hubbard. His channel's been taken down 24 times. And I was going to do that, but I didn't want to be a target like he is. I'm not as smart with gematria as Zachary K. Hubbard. But if you study it, it's pretty easy to figure out the codes. I don't want to live in that world. I did do a lot of videos in my last channel, but they were real basic. I like to see little patterns, and then the you-know-whats don't get too mad. Right here, Scientology After Our Kids 2024, 16 views. This is real time, you guys. 16 views? 16 views. Oh, what'd I just do? Wait, I just screwed something up. Oh, snap. Hold on, I gotta get back to where I was. I know this is dry, it is kind of dry, but I just want to show you. It just irritates me. I gotta get to the next one. Okay. Principal responds to racist claim. You know what that was? That was, and this is my opinion, Scientology. My opinion is that this principal was set up by Scientology because he was standing up for the children. So what they do, they set him up calling him a racist. Child abuse, neglect, exploitation, 26 views. April Snow abused as child in Scientology, 11 views. Tom Cruise, second in command, child trafficking, 28 views. Let us support Cupcake Mom. That alone should be going viral. I wanted to actually do a video just supporting her. Imagine if all of the women came together and did a cute little cupcake video. They ain't got nothing on us. We can do whatever we want. I can make cupcakes all day. In fact, if I want, I could eat cupcakes from 5 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night in support of Cupcake Mom. Sure could. Her abusive ex-husband, trying to dirty her name. More of us than they are. There's more of us than there is of them. Facts. Kindness video 24. Wouldn't you think that'd get more views? This one's good. This right here, letter to Jessica and Jeremy, that is a letter from Lori Hodgson in her book, and I'm going to read a lot more. You better know I'm gonna. She wrote a nice letter to her children and publicized it. I think Tony Ortega put it in his blog, trying to appeal to her children, her adult children. And everybody thinks, oh, the mothers and the parents are abusive. Yes, a lot of them are. But this mother worked her buns off trying to get to her children. They literally stole those children right from under her nose and then blackmailed her children so they wouldn't see her. And then Clearwater foster children, years of mental, physical, and sexual abuse, which is right in Scientology land. Here's my bad news video, 21. Transgender child predator arrested, 110. Wouldn't you think that'd get more views? Wakey fucking wakey. Scientologists in federal penitentiary for child porn. And by the way, child porn is a code. It's a code. If you ever notice, they never get charged with anything else. You think that's an accident? Who do you think's making money off all that stuff? Clearwater police corruption, 38. And again, I don't hate all police officers. You know, and if people think that, whatever. I know I don't. And at the end of the day, if I know I don't hate all police officers, that's good enough for me. But we know all this corruption stuff is going on, and some of the police are involved. Not all of them. This one should have had more views. The connection between Haggis, Kunis, and Franco. That is a real big connection. 91, that's decent. But all of these should have more. $2.2 million, James Franco fraud. Settlement approved, sexual exploitation, claims dismissed. I believe, I can't remember, you guys. I thought he was Scientologist, but I'm not sure. I can't remember right now. So that's 35 views. Narcissism and boundaries. Those videos used to hit $500 to $1,000, 20 views. Reed Slatkin, Ponzi scheme, 18 views. A mother's heartbreak. So I read about you guys, I'm tired. Lori Hodgson, A through E courses, 40 views. Dry as a bone, understanding the legality of blocking sidewalks in California, 35. If we know the laws and the statutes, we can at least try to get people to apply them. You can't force anything. When you've got evil and corruption, you can't force anything. You just do what you can do. This is a big one. Wouldn't you think this would get more views? And then I'm going to stop because I'm going on and on. Warning, pediatric medical offices using Scientology. That should have way more views than 23. This one right here, and again, I hate repeating myself over and over. I do not hate all police officers. I was military police in the Army, but that wasn't my cup of tea. It wasn't. But I was. Check my records. I have nothing to hide. I have zero, zilch, nada to hide. If anybody ever comes after me, there's nothing that hasn't happened in my life that anybody could hurt me anymore. Ain't nothing that anybody can do. LAPD can't get rid of their bad cops. That should have more views. The good LAPD cops that are trying to do right, there should be more views of this. This one right here, guys, should have a lot more views. LAPD alleged sexual hazing R of fellow officer, 21 views. Rest in peace, Officer Tipping. Hulk Hogan, 367. You see, the minute you talk about a celebrity, oh, now we got to make it a big deal. That's that hero worship. So right here, this is when my narcissism started to get throttled a little bit. Narcissistic retaliation, 162. That's when they started to really throttle them. Now they barely go over 20. But I'm going to keep making them. Sure enough, gonna make more. Okay. Okay, and then here's 2 more women accuse Neil Gaiman of SA, 531. All of my videos on child SA and Scientology and all the other videos regarding abuse of children should be at least 500, if not more. Should be millions. And that's not from arrogance. I'm here to try to help children and people that are abused. It's not about me being popular. I couldn't care less. Narcissism and low vibration, maybe people don't get into metaphysics, but I mean, 10 views? 10 views? They say thumbnails do a lot, so maybe I should change them. I don't know, but I think they're throttling. Religious leaders convicted of crimes, that got 92. It should have more. This one right here, my dedication to the children in Scientology, that alone should have 1 million views. That should be on CNN. That should be on NBS, whatever the frick they call them now, NBC. Oh, and then the surprise coming, that was a mistake. I'll explain one day. Bill Cosby joining a new religion. He was joining Scientology. 23 views. I don't know if he's a Scientologist, but I just read the article. That should, I can't think of the words I'm looking for. I'm just reading the article. Scientology bankrolling prisoner courses. 4 views. Okay, I could go on forever here, you guys. But I'm going to keep on reading these articles. I'm going to keep on exposing. And that's it. I'm just going to be who I am. And I'm in for a very challenging next 6 months to a year. But you guys know, you should know me by now. I'm a pretty strong person. I never, ever ask for donations. I do have links on my main channel page. But the only thing that, if you ever did want to do something nice for me, I did set up an Amazon wish list. And I've got a lot of things. I'm purchasing a lot myself, and I have some charitable organizations helping me with certain things. But the only thing that I would really like, if anyone wanted to do something nice for me, is to go to the Amazon wish list. And some of the items they're all pretty reasonable. And it's things like sleeping caps, during chemo. What else? Like those cute little beanie caps. I like to look nice, so I'm just trying to cover that, and I'm probably not going to be feeling very well. And I've got a lot of holistic type things in there. So if anyone ever wanted to do something nice, I would appreciate it. But you don't have to. So that's it, you guys. I wonder what you think. Man, I went on almost a half hour, but I just wanted to show you where my likes and my views are. It's just unreal. So have an amazing day or night wherever you are. Peace.